skeleton mouth. It looked really cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
At first it scared me because I walked like by the little picture of it and I was like, what the hell was that? And then I looked closer and I was like, this is really cute. Unfortunately, they only had it in like a 2XL, so did not purchase. But the worker jump scared the hell out of me when we walked in. Because we were looking at like the horror movie shirts and stuff. And then this worker just goes, let me know if you need anything, and was right behind us, and both of us just turned and went, Jesus Christ, where did you come from? She was like, you know, people say that when I walk in these boots, I'm very quiet. And I was like, no, you just vaporized out of the ground, I swear to God.
You came from the back rooms, didn't you?
You literally, I was like, But they had a really cool Berserk shirt that I saw, and it was actually really dope. They had a Johnny Cash shirt, and it was the picture of him flipping off the camera, and I really wanted to buy it, but I know I would not be able to wear that, like, anywhere.
I don't know what you're talking about. If anybody appreciates Johnny Cash, which is most of the population, even in America, nonetheless, they'd support it.
At least they should.
If they don't, they're gonna get shot. By me personally, of course. I don't judge people. Yeah.
I really wanted to get a pair of earrings that was like tarot cards, and I keep wanting to buy these, but I just never do because I'm like, oh, this is probably just too heavy for my ears. Like, I don't want my ears to like hurt, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we looked at like the mugs and cups because I've never really looked at them. And yeah, there's some cute like cups and water bottles. They had one that had the Kool-Aid Man going, "Oh yeah," through a wall.
Now that sounded pretty cool.
I had a lot of really cool like slasher shirts and stuff, but I just got the nose stuff. And then also at Hot Topic, I ended up getting 2 pins. I got one that's 2 little velociraptors and an egg carton. I don't even know what it was for. I just saw it and was like, that's cute, I want it. And then I got one that's a little Minecraft pride pin. It's like a creeper, but instead of green, it's rainbow.
That's cool. Like the rainbow thing they have on whenever it was Pride Month. Kind of like that?
Yeah.
Nice.
And then I decided to check out originally Zumiez for shoes, but they didn't have like anything. It was all very plain. And so we were like, okay, let's go look somewhere else. So, you know, we went to Claire's because basically Sydney's going to Florida tomorrow as like a youth group thing, and one of her family friends who is extremely fake and you know Katie Trishler?
Katie Trishler. No, sounds familiar, but...
She was that tiny little girl that, like, hit on our doll for a while. 410, very loud.
Was it the one that wanted to date Kyle, but even Kyle didn't want to touch...
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Dude, come into your attic class a lot.
Well,
She's
yeah,
like
because
4.
Kyle was there.
She's fucking weird.
Yeah,
She said the N-word in middle school and got beat up.
Justified to get beat up, obviously, not the other thing.
Exactly, based beating. But, we went in there because apparently she works all the way in Zona Rosa, which was confusing to me. But I got a pair of earrings that are like little black skulls. They're cool.
That's very emo.
Especially for Claire's. And I don't know, this little Katie girl, she's being certified to pierce ears in like 2 months. I would never let her anywhere near a piercing on my body. Literally, if she was even just doing an ear piercing, the least big piercing you could do, no. And Signe was like, oh, it'd be cool if you pierced my nose, and I just looked at her and went, hell no. Because the way that Claire's does piercings is very bad for, like, your body.
Yeah,
because
because
they
that was
use
what you did the first time.
yeah, because they use piercing guns, and the difference between a gun and the actual needle is that a needle just kind of seamlessly goes through, but because the
Right.
gun fires the needle through so quickly, it causes trauma to the body part, and it like scars really weird, and it can be more open to infections because there's more open flesh.
Right.
And so I was just like, okay. And we kept walking, and Signy was like, oh, I want to go to Forever 21. So, we walked in, we were checking it out, and so help me God, I think that place has really gone downhill. The one in Oak Park Mall actually had cute stuff in it. The one in Zona, Jesus Christ. There were shirts there that were $20, and were maybe just one piece of fabric that would just maybe cover your shoulders.
Yeah, I really don't get that style. I mean, I literally see people in high school wearing that stuff, and it's like, why do you do this to yourselves?
There's a really cool, one thing I noticed was that, so, they used to sell a lot of merchandise from very, trademarked people. Like Ariana Grande, the Rolling Stones, and that's the thing that the Oak Park Mall one had.
Yeah.
Because they probably don't get as many customers as this one. But let me tell you, Zona got rid of all that and only has merchandise from dead artists.
From dead artists.
Or disbanded groups. Like, they had a bunch of Aaliyah shirts.
Who?
She was murdered.
Oh, was
Aaliyah.
that oh, I feel like I heard that. I think Lucas from Jimmy John's was talking about that one.
Yeah, we talked about her.
Okay, I didn't know if you were there. That's why I tried. But if you were there, yeah, I don't need to explain it.
He had a good taste in music. Give him that. He liked Avenged Sevenfold. I remember that.
Pretty sure, when you worked there, most of the staff there obviously, liked, the Avenged Sevenfold, Jesus.
But, yeah. And then we went to Journeys because I've heard they have a pretty good selection of shoes, and I found literally the coolest pair of shoes I've ever seen in my life. So it's a pair of slip-on Vans. Now I have the checkered ones. Let me tell you. So me and Signy walk in, and the worker walks up to us with a pair of checkered slip-on Vans, literally the kind I was wearing. But they did not see that I was wearing those, and goes, "Would you like to try on this pair?" And then looked at me and was like, "Oh, do you need a pair of shoes?" And I was just like, "No, I don't need that." And then she looks down, sees the fact I'm literally wearing those shoes, and goes, "Oh." And all three of us just started laughing.
Chuckles. I'm in danger.
But the store is very expensive considering the fact there's nothing in it. It's maybe a square space. It has 2 chairs, a front counter, but all the stuff is on shelves on the walls, shoes everywhere, and then some backpacks, and then a bunch of really weird anime and Rick and Morty shirts. The way that store is laid out makes me anxious. But they had a little selection of Doc Martens, which was nice.
Doc Martens?
Unfortunately, they were all $150.
Who is Doc Martin?
I don't know. But he's not a Dr. Edward Richtofen.
True. Very true.
But I was looking, and there was a pair of slip-on Vans, and it was it looked like coral. And I was like, that looks really cool. So I asked the employee where the other shoe was, and she goes, "Ooh, let me show you," and walks out. The other shoe has the same coral pattern, but there's a giant sea monster kraken on it. And it looked so cool. And there was another pair just like it that was sunflowers, and then a bleeding skull that was bleeding onto the flowers, turning them a different color, and then the other shoe was matching that. I genuinely was just these are the coolest shoes I've ever freaking seen.
Really expensive.
And they were only $65.
Oh, I was really
Which was
expecting you to be like, oh,
really
they're like
surprising. Because I was like, oh, I bet these are really expensive. And I turned it over and I was like, $64.99. Like, that can't be right. But genuinely was very happy to know that it wasn't that expensive. And
Yeah.
then I kind of was being anxious because the employee just kept walking up to us and upselling us. And I had already gotten an oil change that morning where they did the exact same things. So I was just like, no, I cannot deal with this. I was like, well, you know, we gotta go, whatever. And I was like, I want to.
Yeah.
And also, a lot of people were just in there, and it's a very small space, and I just was not liking it. I just felt like kind of claustrophobic.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we went to Dick's Sporting Goods because Signe wanted to show me a photo of Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
That was the only reason?
Because there's two giant, like, murals of Dwayne The Rock Johnson over the elevators.
Well, I mean, that's fair. It's
And I
Dwayne The
was
Rock
just like,
Johnson.
oh yeah. And then we went home.
Nice.
But the necklaces are really cute. They're little, like, crystals. One of them's red, one of them's black. And then they have little, like, two hearts that come together.
Which one did you get?
I got the black one. Because I'm edgy.
And Signe isn't?
I also had first choice because I paid for them.
Yeah, I figured as much. Usually, you're the one that buys the gifts for stuff. Since that's your
That's
way
true.
of showing affection or whatever. Like, it's your love language thingy.
Yeah.
Which we all need to take that quiz at some point, like, as a group.
Yeah. And then that morning, this morning, I suppose. Jesus, it's been a long day. I woke up at like 10:30, and I was like, oh, I have to take a shower, go to the bank, get an oil change, do this. So I went to the bank and traded in 21s for a $20 bill.
Mm-hmm.
Odd, but you know, I didn't want all them ones.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
A
So I
20's
did
a 20.
that, and it was also the bank my mom was working at. She was off-duty security. So, and then made me go get scooters. An order of like Red Bull drinks from Scooters, so I'd basically be a caterer. So that was amazing. But before that, I'd gotten a tank of gas because I needed that. And I didn't want to get it after work Friday. I also didn't have my debit card because I just didn't. I still don't know why. I think I took it out to like put it in like probably Airbnb or something, and then just forgot to put it back in my wallet. Rookie mistake.
Yep, you have no more money. Congrats.
But yeah, I got a tank of gas, and then I got a blueberry donut, and I went to my own Starbucks and got a white mocha, which they made wrong. But it's fine. It made me really sick. Probably not going to do that again.
That's not good.
Well, because I asked for like no whip, and they gave me whip anyways, and I was not going to complain about that. But as you know, I'm lactose intolerant. They also made the drink half soy milk, half coconut milk, which I didn't even ask for, first of all. Which is fine, I guess, but just really inconvenient for my taste buds. They also made me pay full price.
Well, yeah, that's how it works now.
No, I would always, like, the people that would come through, like, my old managers and stuff that had quit, I would give them discounts.
But you weren't a manager, so...
They were my old coworkers too, like Grace. But... my coworker Trevor gave me a free drink when I had come back. Because Trevor's a gamer. But this new girl, Amanda, she didn't really know me, so... probably why she didn't.
Yeah.
But it was a fun day. Although, I'm just not realizing that I'm probably sick because I've only eaten a blueberry donut and yogurtini.
Go grab something to eat.
I'm not hungry. I had some, like, kettle corn rice crisps. Because, like, I feel sick. So I don't want to eat. But I'm sick because I haven't been eating. So I just don't want to.
What symptoms do you have?
Well, my stomach just feels gross.
Probably because they messed up your drink. Unless it was before the drink.
Nah, it was definitely not a part of it. But... oh yeah, I forgot to talk about the oil change, because that was entertaining. So, drove down to Valvoline, fresh tank of gas. I was gonna go there, and then go to, like, O'Reilly's or Advanced Auto and buy a new pair of windshield wipers. Which is usually pretty expensive, because you have to buy the wipers separately.
Right.
Although, I think it does depend on the place. Like Target, you buy them together. But also, Target is like a car place. And I think some brands also do them together. But anyway. So, you know, I go to Valvoline, and I'm like, you know, waiting in my car, and they were like, oh, do you need an oil change? I'm like, yep. So I pull in. Dude's like, what's the mileage? And I told him 172,292. The exact amount. And he repeats the exact same number back to me. Now keep this in mind later on.
You can skip around if you like. I do it all the time.
Okay, well the sticker he put in my car says I need an oil change at 120 miles. And he put it in as 117,000. Even though it very clearly also says that I had 170,000 miles on the car. Like, on my last oil change. This man literally read it backwards, first of all. I didn't even notice the sticker because I assumed he did it right because, one, he was old, and two, he was, like, literally the manager of the place. But I was, like, halfway home, and I was, like, bored at a stoplight, and I was like, did I put this on my car right? And then I look at it and go, well, that's not right. So, I just, like, kind of crossed it out and just wrote the actual miles above it. Because I know they do 3,000 now. They went from 5,000 to 3,000. But, yeah. I just wrote the actual mileage up there, so, you know, I'll still know. But that was very inconvenient. But anyway. He's like, yeah, do you want, like, the high mileage oil? I'm like, yep. And he's like, do you want us to check out your AC? I'm like, no, I already did that. Let me tell also, the dude who did my safety inspection checked my car less than the dudes who were doing a 10-minute oil change.
Where did you get your car inspected?
Some shitty place off of, like, Englewood or something. No, Brighton. It was Brighton. Just some random place. And my mom's coworker said they'll approve anybody. That absolutely was true, considering the fact that neither of my brake lights were working.
How much did it cost?
Like $12.
Dang, you gotta send me the link to that, because the places I've been going to, they don't do inspections. Because Firestone's out of stickers, apparently. They've been out for a week.
Usually in the front of it, it'll say, like, inspection certified.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
there's
why
a
we
place
went.
up in Liberty that did mine last year, and they were really good.
Because, like, the first one we did for an inspection when I got the car was Valvoline, but when they changed management, they stopped doing that. So when we went up there, we were getting an inspection and an oil change, because I needed that too. So we just ended up getting the oil change, and that was it.
Yeah, and then he was like, oh yeah, we have a buy one get one free on windshield wipers. And I was like, why would I need 2 sets of wipers? Because it was like, I was not awake. I was like, not awake. He goes, no, the wipers are separated. Like, you get one for free, one not. I was like, shit, I'll take it. So I only paid like $30 for $60 worth of windshield wipers. They're actually very good wipers because it was raining on my way home, so I was like, oh, let me test these out. They're very nice. They don't smear, they don't squeak. They're very nice. Very good quality. And so he was like, do you need your battery replaced? I'm like, no, I already did that. They literally had me like do my lights, my brights, my turn signals, my brake lights, my AC. Like, they were checking every inch of my car. Which I thought was, it was very amusing to me. But
why? This is Valvoline, the one here in Liberty?
no, it was over on North Oak. I don't
Okay,
trust the one in Liberty.
That's the one I did. They didn't even try and upsell anything to me. They're like, oil change? Yep. Okay. And then they asked the obvious question, high mileage or no? I said no, because I hardly use the thing. I just use it for work.
And then they go, how many miles? And you go, 200,000. They're like, bitch, that is high miles. But, you know, I was just like, so I sat there. As he's asking me, do you want this? Do you want that? I'm like, Jesus Christ, just use oil clones. I said yes to the one thing, because it was convenient.
The wipers.
Yeah. I'm like, he's like, are you sure you don't want your AC tested? It's very hot out. I was like, sir, I just spent $750 to replace my AC compressor 2 months ago. No. He's like, do you need your brake lights or headlights done? I'm like, nope, I changed this out. Battery, 2 years ago. Do you want your battery recharged? No, I don't. Want us to check your transmission? No. Please, oh God, just do my oil change. So, you know, after asking me all these questions, I turn my car off and sit there sweating in it, and he goes, oh, you can go inside. And I just go, no, I'm fine. I don't know why. I was like, I don't want to get in their way. Because there was like one really, really old guy on my left, and then another old guy on my right. And I had turned because there was a dude next to my car. And the other old guy his arms were out the window just completely facing me, and I was like, hello? Jesus Christ. I was quite literally the only woman within that entire, like, square mile. I was just sitting there like, oh my God. But, you know, that's the one thing I don't like about oil changes is how you can feel them doing, like, the oil filter underneath you.
Oh, mine's not actually under mine, so...
What?
Yeah, no, it's actually in the hood. We just, like, literally, me and my dad were like, oh. When they're like, man, this is so easy. This, like, your guys' is so easy. Because my dad went, he drove, since I've never done it before. I've never actually, you know, driven over one of those pit things, so just to prevent...
Oh, dude, it sucks. Because they had me turn out from one bay into another on a downhill. the reversing already stressed me out. So I was already like way off to one of the sides, and so they started like waving their arms like crazy, and I was like, Jesus Christ. And then one of them was going one direction, the other guy was going another, and I was gonna start crying. And then I apologized, and they were very nice to me after that. But you know, it's chill, I guess. But he was like underneath, like doing my oil filter and stuff. I could feel it. It was very odd because you could, like, in my car, you could feel like every single thing they're doing underneath you. And now this was the first oil change I had ever done by myself. I had done one where my mom was in the car, and then she did one for me. And this one was just me on my own, so very cool, I guess. But you know, I'm sitting there just waiting, and then they were like, "Oh, what pressure are your tires?" I'm like, 32, 33. Because that's what the thing in my car says. They put it to 35, and I was like, no. 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 Do not explode my effing tires. In fact, I didn't say anything. I just stared at it like, oh my god. And then one of the guys goes, wait, and then adjusted it, and I was like, thank god. But one of the guys was, you know, in the hood, like, refilling, like, my blinker fluid, every single kind of fluid a car has, basically.
Your what fluid?
Blinker.
Okay.
Why? Did you think I said something else?
No, I was just confused.
There's so many weird-ass fluids in the car. There's like brake fluid, transmission fluid,
Human fluid.
oil, coolant, Freon, which is technically a gas, but it goes to liquid form.
Blood.
Sweat, tears,
Definitely the tears.
money.
Yeah. Gold.
It was $122. I'm getting annoyed.
Wow. I think mine was like... Actually, I know how much mine was. I have it on my bank statement. I think mine was fairly cheap. Which is I know yours is different though, because yours was the high mileage, so yours cost a different amount.
But I try not to look. I try just to be on my phone. That way I don't make eye contact, because I don't like eye contact. Well, I looked up, and I accidentally made eye contact with the guy who's under my like the hood of my car, and he winked at me, and I just wanted to crawl underneath my car and fall into the pit.
Isn't that where he was though?
No, he was standing in front of my car, directly looking at me. And so I looked up and accidentally made eye contact with him. And then he winked at me, and I was like, sir, that is not how you blink.
Yeah, I hate the people that whenever you make eye contact with them, which I too hate it, their response is not a verbal one. Their action is to wink, as if acknowledging the fact that you guys just made eye contact. Just like, hey, okay, no thank you. I don't even care who you are.
So at that point, I was just like, oh, Jesus Christ. And then one of the dudes, the dude who was next to me bringing up the older guy, was also on my brain, walked around my car, and he goes, yo, I like your star sticker. And I was like, a man of culture, I see. And he goes, yeah, I have like the little stars beret thing. And I was like, you're cool. And then we just literally sat there while my oil was being changed, talking about like Silent Hill and Resident Evil. He was a cool guy. And so he was like, oh, they also forgot to do your rear tires, and just casually like refilled them with air. And I was like, you're the coolest dude I've ever seen in my life, thank you. His name was Trent. And then he got my car out of there. And the older manager guy kind of looked like Mr. Stecker's long lost brother, which made me very uncomfortable. But he walks up to him, and we're just talking about like Resident Evil 2, I think. And he was like, sorry to interrupt your nerd talk here, but her car's finished. And I was just like, oh.
Well.
But no. And then I left, and I will not be back to Valvoline for a while because I was mentioning on my story. I was like, hey, these dudes at Valvoline really be testing my ability to say no. And then Brooks and then Lily Brancato both swiped up and they were like, go to this place in Liberty that's like only like $40. Like, thank you.
What place is it?
It's behind Retro Bowl. It's called some. I don't even remember because Lily nor Brooks could remember the name of it. Which is not what I expect from Brooks. But Lily was like, yeah, I recommend them. Pretty cheap.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And then Brooks was like, or you could just do it yourself. And I'm like, shut up, Brooks. I'm too lazy for that. I think we both know that. He goes, I do my own oil. Like my brother in Christ, you literally will take apart your car and put it back together because you're bored. I do not have that level.
Wait. Not you. I'm just remembering a conversation I had today when putting in stuff in the calendar. And I think I need to talk to my mom about that. Because I think she said we were supposed to be doing something Sunday night, the 24th, not the weekend thing we're doing. Which obviously we're not doing it on a Sunday. We're back Saturday. But I think we're supposed to be doing something Sunday night, and I have work, so she needs to rearrange things. Or I just get the short end of the stick, and they're like, oh well, fuck you, you're on your own.
Yeah. I don't know, I think I'm pulling a Texas Roadhouse on Cracker Barrel.
You're about to do a what?
So, okay, so they scheduled me for 2 separate shifts on Sunday. Well, tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
They scheduled me from 9 to 2, and then 5 to 8, which is completely legal because it's 2 separate shifts, it's not one.
Mm-hmm.
Why maybe get 2.5 hours to go out and get food
Yeah.
and restore my sanity before going back to making, $5 an hour. With
Yep.
no guarantee of people tipping me. What should be illegal is tipping wage. That should be so illegal. Jesus Christ.
I feel like they should just give you a higher wage to compensate for the fact that most Americans don't give a shit for tipping. They'll be like, oh yeah, this is a $100 order. $5. Thank you.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, $5 pays the bills.
The 12 people, 2 adults, 10 children. They literally had syrup caked on the table that, I had to clean. And I was training, so I didn't even get the tip. I tipped $5 on that, $89 order.
Yeah.
Bullshit. And Alex was dealing with, a 10 top that only tipped him, $10 or, $150. And he was like, are you kidding me? There's also a regular that gives him, a Catholic poem about finding Jesus every time that he's your server. And it pisses him off so much. Because he has the little pin on his apron that says, protect trans kids. So, yeah.
So,
ironically enough, Cracker Barrel is very accepting.
yeah, that's something I've noticed.
Oh.
Well, I've noticed that the menu has gotten smaller somehow.
Yeah, they took off some things. They also added alcohol,
Yeah, I'm disappointed
which,
they took away the one thing I liked.
oh, what was it?
It was the eggs in toast thing.
You can, oh, so there's like a build your own breakfast thing, and you can just order it through there.
Is that one of the options? Because when I was
It's,
looking
you
through
just
it,
kind of order it yourself. Servers are very allowing. Well, plus the systems literally allow you to, like, add ketchup to, like, the biscuits. There's a lot of things you can do.
well, I just feel rude, like making people have to go through that extra step now of being like, oh, this wasn't on the menu, but now I have to do this. It's just easier to pick one thing on the menu and be like, that's what I want.
We also have to ask a billion questions because we'll be like, bacon or sausage, fried apples or hash browns. Just like, God. It's hard to remember what comes with what. That's the difficult part for me because I know like what the actual dishes are. It's just hard to remember whether or not they come with meat or just eggs or eggs and meat or bacon and meat. Like, Jesus Christ, it's just so much to remember.
Yeah, no, I get it.
I'm also expected to give a whole spiel about people buying alcohol. One, at 9 in the morning. Two, when I can't even touch it. Because I'm
Yeah,
17, I'm not even allowed to get it out of the fridge, let alone pour it or serve it.
well, so when you're 18, does that mean you can handle it? But like,
I have to get a handling license, which
so
is like
like Andrew,
$25.
like Andrew.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that.
There's one lady that I work with, the lady who trained me, who just doesn't touch it by choice. She doesn't have an alcohol handling license. She's like 50. She's a recovering alcoholic.
That's fair.
So she just refuses to touch it, which honestly I respect that. She refuses to sell it.
So if
Not
someone's
like,
like, "Can I buy this?" she'll be like, "Yeah," and then she'll have someone else bring it out.
yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, if someone orders it, she's not gonna be like, no. But she doesn't give the whole spiel or anything.
And
Neither
they,
do I. Because honestly, I'm not gonna do that at 9 in the morning to people that are probably like too old to even handle that in their system.
and plus, if you're drinking that early, you're doing it at home.
Yeah. Not freaking Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, spending freaking probably like $7 just for a cup of wine that's poured from a can.
Correction, a carton.
Well, I saw on their thing, the like it looked like wine out of a can for one of them.
So the sangria that we have is just a box with a little tap on it. And then the Moscato stuff is just like a bottle. And then there is one of the like Moscato wines that comes in a can, but the other wines come in actual bottles or cartons. And then all the beer comes in cans because I mean it's like Bud Light or Blue Moon. I mean everyone knows that comes in a can. And then we have this weird ass like Jack Daniels lemonade that no one ever orders. But we have like a bomb pop mimosa that is also really ordered, but I just want to like go in the back and get a bomb pop, not the actual drink. I just want the popsicle.
Yeah, I saw that. That looked kind of odd. I say all of this due to the fact that my grandma bought us breakfast this morning. That being me, my mom, my dad, my sister, herself, my uncle, and Sterling. Jackson.
Well, I bet the servers had a great time with that.
We were fairly simple.
Good.
We all were. I mean, the only like
Was it the one in
oddball.
Liberty?
Hmm.
Was it the one up in Liberty?
Yeah, it was the one here.
No. Who's your server?
That's a great question. I'm terrible with names. You just have to know that about. She was probably fresh out of high school. I think she was maybe blonde hair. Again,
Rebecca?
I don't know, maybe.
Did she have a lot of freckles?
Maybe. There was certainly something a distinguishing feature on her face. I just can't remember what it was. I don't know if it was like a small amount of acne, or if I'm confusing her with the lady from Home Depot that was helping us get
Probably
fridge.
the Home Depot lady, because that's pretty much what Rebecca looks like, despite the fact that she's 23. I told her that she'll probably be getting carded until she's dead, and she thought that was pretty funny. Which she gave me the vibes of like Trumpy high school girl. But she goes, "Hey, what are your pronouns, by the way?" And I was just like, "What?" She goes, "Well, yeah, I mean, I asked Alex his, so..." And most of the other people here do that too, and I was just like, shit. The lead grill cook is literally a lesbian. And her girlfriend is a host, or a server. I don't remember which one.
I see. Well, I don't see, but...
She's very nice. Her name's Liz. So people will say, like, Liz is running the place, and I'll hear Liv, and I'm like, what the hell? There's also 2 other Olivias, one of which barely ever shows up and doesn't take the test that she has to take. So my trainer texted me and she was like, "You need to do this test," and I was like, "I did the test," and she was like, "Oh, sorry, wrong Olivia." I'm like, I know I did not get lectured. And confused.
So, at work, what sort of identity do you have? Is it Liv on the apron? Is it Liv just...
Oh, my name isn't on the apron yet.
Okay, what's going to be on the apron?
Liv.
Okay. That's cool.
But yeah, it's different than what I thought. But I don't know, part of me just doesn't like it.
I wonder why.
Is that sarcasm?
Somewhat.
It's very complicated. And I understand that you have to learn. But it's just like... And surfing is hard work.
It is. It is.
Which is
That's why I'll
fine.
never do it.
But... I literally got out 30 minutes after when I was supposed to leave the other day because a table wasn't leaving. And I had to do side work that no one ever told me how to do. Like, what the hell? And if I have to do side work on an 11-hour shift, I'm just not going to do it. They can deal with it. Because even the people that I work with were like, if you're working a double, we're not checking your side work because we're not going to force you to do that.
Right.
I get taxed on my tips.
So the government takes money from the already little amount you get.
Yeah. And if you under-declare it, the IRS can flag it.
And then they can steal everything. Because they're the IRS.
The IRS could just steal your organs and you would just sit there going, yeah, I deserve it.
I do not like the IRS. I probably shouldn't say that while, considering the fact. But still, I rest my case. The
All Aiden
IRS steals money.
He texted back in the chat and just likes the thing where I said, you were literally there. And then just sends an emoji of a fondue pot.
Yeah. That's Aiden for you. Alright, I'm gonna start playing Life is Strange.
Uh,
It's just that you were talking a lot and I wanted to hear what you had to say.
ah.
So. Unfortunately, I had started my stream before you started talking, so it caught all of that, so I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm not big on speeches. I've always believed that the role
Yeah,
of
that's
a
fine.
bartender
I don't think I talk too
is
much
to
trash
shut
on
up and
people.
listen.
Yeah, if I need to, I can
Oh,
probably
my
edit
God,
it down.
Gabe was the worst bartender I've ever known.
I don't know. It's just a lot of work that I don't feel like I'm ready to do at 17.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a lot of pressure that I don't want to have.
It's gonna especially suck when you have school.
I
Because
know.
you're going to have to work all the way up until probably like from like right after you get out of school, quickly go home, change, head to work, and work until probably like 10 o'clock, go home, sleep, wake up, take a shower, go to school, and repeat the process for like half the week.
Yeah.
And you'll have no
It's
time
just,
to actually do schoolwork, like
and I'm
homework.
gonna have barely an income.
Exactly. It's going to suck.
I've never issued a speeding ticket to someone on a bicycle before. Until he came along.
It's just not something I want to do as like a student.
Yeah.
I would rather work somewhere with a wage that actually has me available to do things and pay my bills. You know what I mean?
Yeah, kind of like working at a hotel at the middle of the night. You have time to actually do schoolwork at the cost of the fact that you're not getting much sleep. But at least you can do all the stuff you want, and you can talk on phone with your friends. It's just... You're running a front desk. It's not much to do at night. You'll probably see a total of 10 people. From 11 to 7 o'clock in the morning. Oddly specific, I know. It was just all made up off the cuff.
About my admissions essay.
I don't know.
You know,
I just feel like I could do serving for like the summer.
Which is
And
about
then
over.
it's true. Get a
When
job
does
somewhere else. Kind of put a like a do like a leave.
leave?
Yeah, for first semester. And then if I do end up graduating early, which is probably going to happen, but you know, there's
It
always a worst case scenario.
it will.
Yeah.
You'll put in the time and the effort, and you'll get it. I guarantee it.
And then if I decide that I want to go back, I will for second semester. But if I end up liking the job I picked up for the school year, then I'll just continue that.
Right. When
And then
does
I'll
school
graduate.
start
And
for
then I
you?
go August 24th.
I see.
I see, I see.
I think my first day is... Let me pull it up. Because I have to go to college on the 13th. And that's my move-in day. And then I'm there. And I start the 15th. Because I move in on a Saturday. And... start class the 15th. And so begins the fact that if I do end up coming home every weekend, that is probably half a tank of gas, maybe a little bit more, on just one trip. And that's going to be a lot of money. Run the numbers on that, actually. Assuming that I get gas for 3/4 a tank every time, because assuming I have to do a little bit of driving around while up there, it's going to cost me just over $1,000 in gas. And that was gas prices in the end of June, so it's probably gone down a little bit, since it's now, what, $3.99 basically on average here. At least that's what I saw today at Quick Trip. It's $3.99.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the price tag is going down a little bit, but like, I might have to do every other weekend, since again, I'm not having a job until, well, we'll see if I have a job still when the winter comes around. And I probably won't be coming home a lot during, like, I probably won't be coming home at all probably in like January, February, since road conditions will be terrible.
Yeah.
So going back in December is probably gonna suck, but like, well, I mean, I'm not going back during December. I'm going back since I think I have like go back probably like January 7th or something. I don't remember what it is. I'll probably throw that stuff on the calendar. But obviously, while in college, you're always welcome to shoot over text, set up some times to talk if need be. But I'm assuming you'll be doing A-okay, since I'm assuming everything with Signy will probably be going pretty well, and
Yeah, we'll hope so.
I think it will. I think it will. Yeah. But
Yeah.
I don't like the thought of college, because big change, bad. I don't like change. But who does?
Yeah.
Who does? Alright, back to Life is Strange. I don't know if you got that link that I sent.
I did.
I don't know if you were watching or not, but if you are, I'm sorry that you've been looking at this screen for a while.
No, you're fine.
Probably couldn't spell admissions. Dare I say. He booked my band to play the Lantern. All the way from Seattle to pretty much right where I'm standing.
I can recall 14 specific instances where Gabe said something that made me laugh. The first was 2 years ago. So, long story short, instead of a ticket, I ended up buying him a beer.
Gabe stood like 3 feet away, grinning like a doofus at us. I'm sure there were more people, but I only remember him.
And then he said, I know! That's why the K is silent. Then the fifth time,
He cared about everyone.
was the kind of guy you wanted to be around. He was a world-class bullshitter.
He was my best friend.
All I want to say about Gabe is he came into this bar as a stranger, but he left it as family. Yes, that's that then. What happened to Gabe was a senseless, tragic accident. And I just wish
It
that...
wasn't an accident.
Son, now is not the time.
Gabe called the mine. I gave him my sat phone to be sure he could get through. They fucked up. And now Gabe's dead.
That was my shift. If anyone had called, it would have gone through me. Nobody called.
You're lying. In front of Gabe's own fucking sister. Alex heard the whole thing.
He's right. I was there when Gabe made the call.
I'd like to hear what you have to say about that, Mac.
I'm not saying anything. Just, I didn't get a call. Draw your own conclusions.
All right, folks. This is an ongoing investigation.
How about we review the sequence of events?
Son,
When I saw you at the record store, you seemed pretty eager to find Gabe. Remember why? Another fight with Riley, maybe?
No, I don't have to take this.
Just saying, pretty wild that you come stumbling out of Gabe's apartment with your face all fucked up.
Right.
And just a couple hours later, you just so happened to miss the call that would have saved his life.
I told you there was no call to miss. But maybe the call got dropped. Oh, shit, I mean, it's not like Gabe was Mr. Reliable all the time.
Watch your mouth, Mac.
right, that's enough. Now, I'm just as eager as you to understand all this, son, but there was a time...
Bullshit, Dad. This little weasel's calling Gabe a liar at his own fucking wake.
But I am just telling you.
Mac, I swear, if you say there was no call one more fucking time...
Stop it! Stop it now! This is not the time or place. We're all here for Gabe. Okay, Ryan?
Sure. I'm sorry. It's not... I'm just trying... I'm not the one who killed him.
Aren't you there?
Fuck did you just say?
Ryan, back off.
What'd you say? I thought I heard that you
Mac,
were the one.
you shut the hell up.
No, go ahead. Got something to say, Mac? Let's fucking hear
Come
it.
on, guys. Don't make me intervene.
All right, fine. As long as we're tossing around accusations, way I hear it, you're the guy who cut the rope.
I love that game. Cut the Rope is a fun game.
That's true.
Ryan is just a professional.
Alex?
Ah.
Hey. Fuck those guys. Yeah. Are you okay? Not really. But I will be.
It's not your job to keep it together.
Thanks. To you, it's messy, but do you want to come in?
Sure. You play guitar?
Sort of. It was a gift. From Gabe.
Cool. Gabe would try to pop Liz outside the record store to make me laugh. Never worked. Till he wiped out. That was hilarious. Gabe really wanted to do a lot for Ethan. But by the end of it, he was more jazzed about it than anybody.
Wish I could have seen it.
You took this a year ago. No way. I can't.
What?
You actually kept it. Sorry. You just need a minute.
Yeah. No problem. Calm down, Alex. You're fine. You're fine. Whatever that bottle made her think of, it really messed her up. I wonder if I could help her the same way I helped Ethan. I need to feel her sadness, to figure out how to help her. Love that Gabe is going to be part of her life. What fun to see. One of the
Broom.
happiest memories I have. Thanks, Gabe. I
Broom,
really
broom.
really did it.
Broom is the only weapon that is needed in any game.
Foosball champion. Why would that make her so sad?
It was probably a gift. You know, windows have reflections, so imagine she can see that and she's like, what are you doing? Just in her head, what the heck are you doing? Well, foosball champion was the thing it said, so I assume the foosball table is most important.
Really going on with stuff.
Yeah.
Dude, give it up. I already booked a bus ticket.
Wait, hear me out. One more game. If I win, you have to stay. If you win, I'll cover the ticket.
You just lost $50.
Steph has a pretty good line.
What are they called
The
again?
Don't shit on my yard! They're amazing! Their guitarist has one arm.
Badass.
some overpowered blue meteor?
Aww, is your controller broken too?
We're playing until I win.
Then I'll be crashing here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting your new foosball champion, Gabe Chen.
Oh, you're the worst. Can't believe I have to stay in this stupid town.
I think we both know you could beat me if you really wanted to. So you're welcome.
Bullshit.
Look.
Sadness is so strong. Stuck? So,
This is so embarrassing. I just need some time.
okay.
I need more items.
You can look around in like the kitchen and stuff too.
Here's to your new job at the station.
Oh, didn't I tell you? I'm not taking it. I move to Denver next week.
You what?
I think I know enough to help with that.
I like how I did that kind of out of order. The one thing I missed was the kitchen one. The one that starts the entire process.
Yeah.
No, I wanted to figure out how to run.
Then I'll be
I
crashing
forgot.
here tonight.
It's okay, that's what I did too.
Because so many games uses X to run. Which is stupid, because X shouldn't be to run.
Yeah.
Still can't believe he's gone.
No. He's the whole reason I'm still. I'm sorry, Alex. Don't mind me.
Drink.
Can I get you a drink or anything?
I did the foosball option.
No thanks. I appreciate that for you.
Sure. That wasn't right.
What do you mean, just turn back time? Oh wait, wrong protagonist.
Did Gabe tell you we played?
I just had a hunch.
Yeah? Well, right.
I assume the drink was the
I really think
first,
it's a good time.
the thing that started.
Yeah.
Like not the foosball champion drink, the one that started their foosball match.
First to 5 points?
If you say so.
Oh no.
Yeah, you have to play it.
So, how often did you and Gabe play?
It's not too
That
bad.
was one of our favorite games.
You must be pretty good then.
Mm-hmm.
You were in a band, right?
Wait. I don't even know how this.
What'd you
Oh.
play?
Drums.
How long did you play with them?
Too long.
Yeah. How am I doing so well? I don't even know how this works. For not knowing. Ugh.
I would just keep losing, that way I could get more dialogue.
I got it.
5 points! That's game!
Yep. Big shocker.
Oh,
Hey,
whoops.
at least you played your best.
I mean, that obviously wasn't my best.
No, I get it. This is a tough game. Requires skill, timing, and a will to be a champion.
Is that how it is?
Oh no.
Wait, hold on. The crowd is really picking up on my energy. We love you, Alex!
Okay, fuck you. I want a rematch.
You're on.
First to 5. Okay, now I know that I'm gonna suck at this one.
I'm actually trying this time, so you better focus.
I am
Steph does
focused.
ask a pretty important question to the
Not gonna get
storyline.
distracted or anything.
Certainly not.
If I lose or if I
Greatest
win?
Northwest band of all time.
No, just during the match.
Trying to distract me?
Of course not. Slater Kinney, if you were wondering.
Think about hours.
As soon as it starts rolling, I forget which.
You get an achievement for winning both of the games.
Well, I ain't winning the second one.
Oh,
Steph asked a
yes!
different question.
Let's do one more game.
I don't know.
Come on. You know Gabe would never let a tie stand.
Well, then it's settled.
This is it. For all the marbles.
So many marbles.
Definitely the kind of game you want to focus on, no matter what happens.
Totally.
Okay. Ooh.
Hey, so are you
Swag.
the girls or what?
Ooh.
Yeah, that.
Wait, what was the question?
She goes, do you like girls?
Yeah. Girls are pretty rad.
Right? Especially girls that play foosball and host radio stations and wear
Good
wigs
answer, good answer.
like it's a religion.
Sounds like a winning combo.
I forget that left. Like, I have like 3 hands.
Teamwork.
Well, like 3 fingers on the controller, and then it's like I'm not actually like really trying with the left L1. Wait, what was the question?
Say what?
What?
Fuck. I knew it.
How old are you exactly?
Old enough to know better.
She said losers say what?
Well, I'm not really paying attention.
Oh, fucking
Ah, no, you're good.
finally! House of Chen crumbles in
Wow,
the
very
dirt.
intense foosball game.
Good game.
Thank you. You're a much better loser than Gabe. That's no fun.
Sorry to spoil the victory.
So, what are you gonna do now?
What do you mean?
That shit with Mac.
Steph caught feels. Wow, wow.
What? What'd you say?
Steph definitely caught feels. She's depressed.
I'm not sure what Max Steel is. His story doesn't add up.
Yeah.
I do know that I need to find out exactly what happened that night. For myself and for Gabe.
I've got your back. No matter what.
Yeah, you have the unbiased side.
I should head back to work.
Cool.
Steph's just gay.
Yeah, that's kind of established.
Bye.
No,
Fine.
you live now. You live in house now. No leave. Only stay. Only foosball.
I know Gabe made that call.
Only
Did
foosball.
Matt really let the
Only
gas go
foosball.
off just to
Nothing
get
else,
back
just
at him?
foosball. Non-stop foosball. 24/7 foosball. It's foosball.
Foosball gaming.
Oh, I can go upstairs. I haven't done that yet. But I'll clean up first. Because responsibility.
Because she's depressed.
See? I could be a person.
Can you?
Thanks, Yushi. Thanks for sticking around.
It's a flag.
Yeehaw!
I'll just stick with the normal stuff they give me.
On mine, I had her wear, like,
The stuff that you got from the deluxe, I know.
it was Rachel's outfit at one point. I almost said Claire's.
Claire?
Like Claire Redfield. I was like, that's the wrong person.
The answer, my friend, is calling in the rain. I'll toss those soon. I swear.
Sun and Moon?
Why look at the
Pokemon?
sky when you could look at a sculpture instead?
Whoa.
Bird
No hurts
feeder.
today. Gabe really loved this place. Gabe was such a dad.
Button.
This thing's been up here a while. Isn't it Steph's?
7-1 buttons.
Button.
This thing's
Button.
been up here a while. Isn't it Steph? Thing's been up here a while.
Button.
Isn't it Steph's old man?
Wait, how do you go into the super mode? There we
You
go.
could stay here too. I wouldn't try to stop
I like
you.
how my only achievement for The Sims is have a sim not do anything super, like, social for 24 hours.
That sounds like a blast plan. Thanks for not trying to stop me.
I'm sorry, Izzy. It's not you. And it's not the band. I fucking love that shit. But I need to try this. It's just time for something new.
I knew it. I knew this would happen eventually. So I can see you around stuff. I bet Gabe.
I'm gonna go put my laundry in the dryer. I'll be back.
Okay. I'm going to go on a date with Steph while you're gone. So
Oh, yeah.
you won't get to see any of it.
Good thing I already did it.
We should have gotten so many more sunsets.
No. I'm going to sit in a chair and look at the beautiful mountains while I wait.
I thought this was going to be the one. Finally. Despite all the disappointments, I really let myself believe. I believed you completely. I let myself hope, really hope, for the first time in years. Even after I flipped out in front of you and hit you, you didn't push me away. You sat right there and told me that I wasn't broken, that I was special, and I belonged. Then you died, and I don't know what to believe now, except you're gone again, and I'm still here, alone. just got him back. How can he be gone? Feels like a million years since that day with Gabe. Hasn't even been a week.
The kind of person who got that worked up over a college essay could be capable of almost anything.
Not much to toast at the moment. Why are dishes always the first thing to slip when your life isn't good? It's a start. Okay, that did make me feel a little better. Gabe really meant the world to Steph. Gabe used to swat the controller out of my hands if he thought I was going to beat him. Shit.
Thank God for this thing. We'd never have found Ethan without it.
One of the happiest memories I have. At least I got to have a few good moments. Thanks, Jed.
Things got pretty heated back there.
Oh, hey, kid, you don't have to do that.
Too late.
Wanted to apologize. For all of us. We're all grieving, but that's no excuse. It was your brother's rape, and you both deserve better than listening to a bunch of fools squabble.
I appreciate it. It was pretty hard. Although it's hard to imagine a good version of your dead brother's work.
No, there's no good version. Just all of us trying to get through it together the best we can. Wasn't the first wake held in this old building. I doubt it'll be the last. Anyway, if there's anything I can do, just let me know.
I need to talk to Mom. I know he's lying. I just don't know why. Any idea where I can find him?
Yeah, he helps out Eleanor at the flower shop. That'd be the place to start.
Thanks.
I feel like I should warn you, though. You might not get the kind of closure you're looking for. If you get any at all. Just don't pin all your hopes on Mac Loudon.
Thanks for looking out for me, Robert. What else am I supposed to do?
I wish I had an answer for you. But if you get a chance before you go all dirty Harry, swing by the dispensary. Charlotte wants to see you. And one more thing. I've been meaning to give you this for the last few days. but I didn't want her to stay here, up there. It'll get you through that door and the one upstairs. This is your home for as long as you like.
What about rent? I don't want to do free.
Don't worry about that for right now. We'll work out a way for you to earn your keep when the time comes.
Thank you.
Give him hell.
Jed, you're one of the coolest guys. If anything happens to you by the end of the story, I'm gonna have to hurt some people.
I have no idea what I can say to him.
I feel like I will talk to Ryan, but
Gabe would have appreciated having beer at his wake.
Guess nobody needed this. I guess God foreknew that this was it.
I had an incredible morning, and I decided I wanted to be a ranger. She was the first person I told. She said, you're exactly what these mountains need.
Is that Jed without his beard?
Damn, Dickie.
Gabe. Look, I appreciate what you're trying to do for me, Mr. Luthen, but I'm not staying long. And I don't take handouts. Just maybe don't cash that check like right now.
Thanks for being there when I needed you. No one could blame me for wanting to drink all my sorrows away. I've only known Jed a few days, but he's got my back better than any care worker ever did.
Hopefully, things around here can settle down a bit.
Yeah. RM and TV. Wonder who they were. I can't believe Steph actually drank that bedazzled kiwi, whatever the fuck. Jed definitely has a decorating style. I'd call it steakhouse chic.
Yeah, steakhouse chick. Not chic. That's a fancy word. I don't trust fancy words. Finally, a chance to be
Okay.
around
Jed
town.
said I might find Mac in the flower shop. But I have time to swing by the dispensary if I want.
Man, I have everywhere I need to stop by.
Okay. This is probably the most Haven thing I've seen yet.
Gabe was too low. Just
Bet Pike's really had his work cut out for him these last few days. Hey, Pike.
Hey! How you holding up?
Guess I've been better.
Yeah, right. Dumb question. Hey, I want you to know I meant what I said back there. Gabe was something else. He could bring a smile to my face even on the worst days.
Yeah. That's what everyone's concerned.
And, when you're ready, I still need to get your statement for the investigation.
I think I'll be ready soon.
Yeah. Yeah. No rush.
Hey, I'm not gonna start making accusations about Mac. I need evidence
The
first.
park looks fun to explore. I always figured mining was dangerous. But damn.
At least back then, the only people dying in mining accidents were miners.
Yeah. There's literally nothing I can do for Ethan. I feel so useless.
I've been there.
Hello.
Oh, sorry.
Welcome.
I had food.
Cool
Congratulations.
binoculars.
What you got?
I had a peach, some Pringles, and a banana.
That's an odd combination.
I love me some fruit.
And Pringles?
Well, I mean, yeah, I love me some Pringles.
But Pringles don't count as fruit.
Well, yeah. But it's a food.
You bird
Is it?
Yeah, I'm trying to win a contest. Oh,
Yeah?
good luck. Thanks. Sorry about leveling all your mountains. Here's a bench.
I cannot read it.
This sign can't stop me. I can't read.
Yeah.
You're writing a novel? Since when?
I just started. I have no idea what I'm doing. What if I die tomorrow? Just like that guy? What have I done with my life?
I don't have any easy answers.
I guess
This is awful. You're so young.
You must be reading about Gabe. This is cool. In a Wicker Man sort of way.
Oh, it's Ethan. Don't drown, kid.
Everyone needs to stop telling me it's okay. It's not.
Fuck. Losing Gabe's been hard enough for us.
You said Ethan, and my brain went straight to Ethan Winters.
Ethan. Hey, buddy.
I will not say everything will be okay.
Do you want to talk about it?
Gotta hit him with the nothing will be okay.
Yes.
Okay. Definitely not mine.
Speak
I'm
again.
here for you. Whenever you need me.
Why did it look like she rolled her eyes? Why?
She just doesn't want to be there, I guess.
Right when saying, I'm here for you if you need me.
Yeah, I'm definitely here for you if you need me.
That might be our feathered friend.
Where?
What?
It said, that might be our feathered friend. I don't understand.
What if I'm secretly a total prodigy at disc golf? But never had
I'm
a
not too
chance
bad
to
at it.
figure
I
out?
have a set to
Probably
actually
for the
play it.
best,
I got it for
honestly.
my birthday from my uncle. I've played
Are you
with
at the
my...
LARPing part?
No, I was looking at the disc golf. I haven't gotten to any LARP stuff.
And word around the water cooler roof?
Boat customers here are a lot nicer than in Denver.
Never been to Denver, but I guarantee they're nice here.
About that accident. Frankly, I'm a little spooked. If Tiffany goes under, who's all my business?
Am I depressed or do I just need some sleep?
Both. You're going to be working 11 hours. You can always pull up this stream afterwards. So, don't worry. Get some sleep.
It's hard to say.
Well, I have to wait for my laundry to finish.
Your what?
Laundry.
Well, how long will that take?
Doesn't give a shit about anyone.
I don't know, somewhere.
Nice to know. Hipsters can survive at this altitude.
Alright, I needed to stop by a few things. I need to talk to Steph, the dispensary for Charlotte, and then I saw, what was her name?
Might be a good time to check out
Riley,
the
and
dispensary. Jed said Charlotte wants to talk to me.
yeah, I remember seeing the preview, and it looked
If
like,
he's innocent, why is he acting like this?
Acting like what? Maybe I can get her to tell me.
Here.
give me all your answers.
Thanks. Hey.
Also give me your kidney. You look like a
Yes.
viable donor.
You and Eleanor seem close. She's taken care of me ever since I was little. I never really knew my mom, but she's always been there for me. What does she think about you going away to school? She's thrilled. I think she just wants me to end up happy. Will she be alright without you? She's a tough cookie, but I do worry about her sometimes. She's getting older. One day I'll have to take care of her. She's lucky to have her. Thanks. I know you and Gabe were close. How are you doing? I miss him so much. He's like an older brother to me. I'm glad he had you. Thank you, Alex. Really. That
The
fight
big one.
Mike had with Gabe over your secret meetings. They were about you applying to college, right? Yeah. Ever since the first time Mac lost his shit in front of him, Gabe and Charlotte had tried to get me to end things with him. And after all this, I can see that they were right. Do you think he's telling the truth about the call? That Gabe never made it? No, it's not that... Sorry. I'm really not ready to talk about it. Yeah, I get it. It's just... If he didn't do anything wrong, why is he acting like he has something to hide? He asked me to leave Haven with him. What? Right after the wake. He wouldn't tell me why. But he just looked so guilty.
This is crucial information. Evidence.
I told him
I'm going to add this to the journal.
Alex, I'm scared he did something real.
I feel like he made an accident. He just doesn't want to admit it because he knows he's gonna get in trouble. So he's trying to cover up the accident he made. He was probably...
Perhaps.
He probably did pick up the phone,
I gotta run.
because obviously
There's some
there was a
stuff I need to
response.
do. Okay.
He was probably
Yeah.
just intoxicated or something. Or really upset. But he probably didn't mean to do something.
Yeah. Whenever you want.
So,
No.
I feel like he might have done something. But if they go down the route of making him the...
Time to check out the dispensary. Jed said
If he's the one that did it,
to me.
he probably didn't mean to.
Yeah, I usually grab a
That's just my thoughts.
You should come.
If I tell him I like him, then and then I'll wake up. And then I'll
Ethan's my best friend.
I mean, I don't know.
Man, can't you take a hint? She's not into you. Let it go.
Maybe I could help them. Wait, hell no. What am I thinking? This is none of my business. Might be a good time to check out the dispensary.
Yeah, I get it.
Jed said Charlotte wants to talk to me.
I get it, but I feel like that progresses the story.
Steph asked me to pop by the record store if I had time.
Look, Charlotte, you're pretty cool, but Steph. Priorities, my friend. Priorities. I just find it so funny seeing all of this stuff referring to Traveler, and I know it's obviously a reference to Foreigner, and I keep seeing it, and I just think of like their two most popular songs, or at least the two songs that I know them for the best. So it's just funny. Hoodie guy, give me your kidney. Ooh.
It's hard to beat breakup music, but maybe I can find something around here to cheer him up. The breakup section, huh? That's rough, buddy.
If I'm supposed to be helping this, we're gonna go with.
I hope we all get to see my adventures of Thamer.
Can I not help you pick out something? Why would you?
Another issue of legendary novel. Helpful. I can't believe he ordered that record. I'm glad Gabe convinced her to stay. Haven's favorite and only choice for modern rock.
It's knock on a window, not the door.
Hey, I'm glad you stopped by. I've only got a sec, but... Have you talked to Ethan at all?
Talked is maybe too strong a word. I tried.
He's taking it really hard. But what you did for me this morning got me thinking. What if Ethan needs something like that too? Something fun and distracting. Something like it was.
Like the one you and Gabe were gonna take him to?
Yeah, but designed just for him and Thamer.
I love that.
Yeah? I'm glad you think so. I need your help though. I want it to be as good as it can be. Ethan gave you one of his comics, right? So, what do you think? Who would the famous monster slayer have the most fun defeating?
That guy looks like Nordicus from COD Zombies. And that dude looks like Cordyceps. I like Storm Rither. I like people that control the undead. I'm not biased.
Stormweather looks like a worthy opponent. He gets my vote.
Alright then. Oh, I gotta get back in there. There's some stuff in my comp book. Be cool if you could check it out. Help me make some calls.
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, I'll do a job for you. Do I get to pick it? Elephant in the room? Yo, that's an elephant in the room.
Oh. Looks like Steph wants me to do more than just make some decisions. She wants me to play a guard. Guess I'm in. Let's start with my name.
Who got that one?
There's beauty and simplicity. Ability 10. Distortion field sounds fun, but healing serenade really come in handy.
As somebody who plays music, you gotta go with the healing.
Healing serenade it is. How did I meet Thamer?
I'd like to go with the funny story, but I feel like for Ethan, he'd prefer a heroic story.
Well, I don't know, man.
It was a dark and stormy night.
I'll take it somewhat seriously, because I know this is going to be a huge part. So I'll at least play ball. I won't just make it funny so that, like, it kind of takes some... The cat's name is Valkyrie?
Just want to be friends.
Yo. I'm stealing you, cat.
Still need to check the flower shelf.
Now I'm gonna go...
Good time to check out the dispensary. Jed said Charlotte wants to talk to me. Yeah, a warning would have been nice. Oh, sorry.
We met briefly. You're Gabe Jen's sister, right?
Alex, yeah.
I didn't know him well, but I could tell he had a big heart. I'm so sorry for your loss.
Sounds very corporate answery. Seems very much forced. Like, lawyers are like, hey, you better say that. Exactly that. If you don't, we're coming after you. Dragon. I understand absolutely none of this.
Sorry? Alex, hey. Dad said you wanted to see me? I just wanted to see how you were doing. I've been trying to stay busy mostly. Yeah. Distractions help. How about you? I can't even imagine what you're going through. Honestly, I'm really trying to keep it together for nothing. He's hurting. He does seem distant. He practically just lost father. He's shutting me out. He's never done that before. Yeah, it mattered. He's a pretty insightful kid. He knows how much you're hurting, even when you try to hide it from him. Instead of trying to be strong, maybe the best thing you can do is show him that it's okay to hurt. That's really helpful, Alex. Thank you. I can't get over the feeling that the one person who could help me deal with the aftermath of Kate's death is Kate. What is this?
Compensation.
An affidavit from Typhon. If I sign, I'm agreeing not to press charges in exchange for a payment. A big one.
How much?
How big are we talking? It's send Ethan to college big. Shit.
But he's young,
Are you
so...
gonna sign it? I don't know. I'm trying to put Ethan first, but... What would you do? Do you think it would be a betrayal of Kate?
Gabe would want the best for them. If there's any way they can get money out of it, it's good to take the chance. But obviously they can't press charges, but technically Alex can still in that regard. So it doesn't really matter if she can press charges because Alex, with probably enough evidence, can either way. It's not really betrayal because he wants the best, no matter what it cost him. Because he wanted the best for Ethan. He cared. So that's my thoughts. I'm going to say take the money.
You have to put Ethan first. If the money helps, I think you should take it. Thanks, Alex. That means the world. That affidavit was funny, but Ethan should come first.
Always should.
Glass pipes are so cool. They're like works of art that can also get you high. I'm gonna figure out why Max lied. She said it's not betrayal. Still makes me feel sick.
Same. But Gabe would understand. I'm always here for you if you need anything. Thanks.
Probably cost more than my bus ticket.
Sweet Lola. But Charlotte designed it herself.
Probably, without a doubt.
I really love Charlotte's style.
Oh, that's really cool.
That's a Zen. In the Dominican, they're said to house the spirits of gods. Mostly, I just love how it looks. It's really cool. When did you start needing a PhD to smoke pot? Stairway to Haven? Believe it or not, Gabe named that one. Oh, I believe it. God, put some clothes on.
Okay then.
It blows my mind that Charlotte's been running the dispensary this whole time. I couldn't even leave the apartment.
Business is business.
Wonder what it's like to have I do my drugs out of a glass sculpture type of money. And did it all with one rusty saw and a bottle of gin. Impressive.
Dr. Martin Kellogg? He made cereal. The Kellogg brand. They make cereal. I knew it. I have no idea why they're talking about diseases. But thank you for inventing cereal, Dr. Kellogg. It's an ATM.
Charlotte's dedication to her art is so inspiring. There's nothing quite like a cup of weed on a cold day. These bougie dispensaries are gonna put all the creepy dudes named Jane out of business. Circumstances, I could definitely go for a few of these.
Man, this thing's better due to Crick. I'm averaging like 3 hours a night.
Pro tip? Insomnia doesn't usually come from nowhere, and THC is way better at treating it when you're also tackling the underlying cause. Any idea what's keeping you up? Still need to check the flower shop for Mac.
Yeah, I'll go talk to Mac. Weird lawyer lady can wait.
I have to imagine Gabe would be amused to know he made it in the newspaper. Elena? Sorry.
No need to apologize. How are you, dear?
Oh. I'm still just trying to adjust, I think.
Give yourself some time. Change is always hard.
Is Mac here?
Yeah, he was helping me not too long ago. I think he just left. He can't have gotten too far.
Got it. Thanks.
No worries.
She looks terrified. I can't leave her like this.
You can, but you'd just be a bad person.
That's a plan. Okay. Time to figure out why she's afraid.
All my memories are fading. I feel broken. The doctor said I had more time, but everything is becoming so out of order. If Riley finds out, she can't find out.
That is concerning.
Thank you. We'll get started on it right away. Just come by and we'll check the next
If they know about my condition, they'll make me close this place. Holy shit.
It's not just that she forgot what she was doing. She's afraid she's forgetting everything. Forget what you were working on?
You could say I'm having a bit of a senior moment.
Well, maybe I can help. Seems like you have a lot going on today. I could help you retrace your steps.
Oh, I don't want to keep you.
Hey,
I want to help. Okay. What would Eleanor have done first? Did you trim these flowers today?
don't remember.
You must have flipped the sign to open.
I always flip it first thing when I come in. When I open my mail, something must have distracted me.
Better. We can do this. Did you trim these flowers today?
You don't have to do this. I'll be all right on my own.
Hey, I'm not going anywhere. Could a phone call have distracted you?
Yes. I got a call first thing in the morning. But I can't think who it was.
Maybe we can find something to remind you. Could it have been Riley who called?
I think that's right. She called to tell me about a new order. Goodness. What was the order for?
Probably those flowers, which I think that.
Rush order. This must be what Riley came in for. I think that order might have been for these lilies.
Of course. Riley helped me pick them up before she left.
Now we just have to figure out who ordered them. The check for the lilies would be in here, right? That could tell us who bought them.
Should.
Mr. Jedediah Lucan. Huh. Looks like the lilies are for Jed.
That's right. Riley dropped off an order for Jed.
I knew you figured out.
I couldn't have done it without you. Seriously, Alex. You're a godsend. Jed must be hosting some event. I wonder why he wants lilies, though. They're traditionally for funerals.
God. She doesn't remember.
I think I'll spare her the pain. She'll figure it out on her own. I mean, she's gonna forget about it anyways, so...
Perhaps.
Telling her about it's just gonna make her upset, and then... she's gonna be sad for the rest of the day, or until she forgets. 'Cause she literally already talked earlier today about how Alex was holding out. But then again, she didn't understand. That's right. Because she's like, well, changes take some time. Not the answer that she was expecting. Maybe she should know. I don't know. I mean, both are good options, but maybe this will help her memory? Because they literally just helped her retrace all her steps, and this is the next step after all of that. Ah, fine, I'll tell her.
They were for Gabe's wake.
Gabe's wake? Gabe's wake? I missed it. I'm so sorry. Excuse me.
Okay, that sucked. But at least I told her the truth.
That poor young man. How did I forget?
I'm so sorry, Paula. She's really hurting. But I didn't.
Okay. Riley is officially a badass.
I've definitely lived in uglier places.
Can I straighten it? I can't straighten. Oh, that sucks. I wanted to straighten it. Are you okay? Why do you keep making that noise? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm chilling.
Okay.
I hope it's good news.
What is that noise?
It's just something in my teeth that's...
Ah. Ah.
That must have been a different time.
What do you want? You want to make fun of me too, like those other jock assholes?
What? No. I made a sick killer robot. Won a fucking contest. That's.
First of all, we got third place. He's not a robot. Technically, he's. Oh, God. Way to take the bait, right?
You know what? Fuck those pricks. You rule, and I would really like to see your robot.
Great things have small beginnings. Or something.
Right.
Eleanor said Mac is nearby. I don't see him here. Maybe at the bridge?
Oh, that's beautiful. He's a chonker.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Oh, that's beautiful. He's a chonky boy. That's not a stray, that's a mountain lion cub. And if he's under my bed, bro, I'm calling animal control. Alright, bridge.
No, I couldn't. I spent too much.
I'm so fucked.
You can run, but you can never hide.
Here we go. Matt,
Alex. Look, it's not a good time.
you owe me an explanation about what happened to Keith.
I'm really sorry he died. And I appreciate that you didn't out me to Riley the other night, but I can't talk to you.
I get it. He died on your shift and you're freaked, but you have to come clean.
Please. There's nothing I can tell you.
His hands are tied because of the company.
He was my big brother.
I can't.
Something definitely has him scared. If I could just push him over the edge. What Riley told me might do it, but I should make sure there isn't anything I still want to do around town first.
Talk to the lawyer lady.
There are a few things I want to do. I should make sure there's nothing else I want to do before I confront Mac.
Yeah, I figured it wouldn't let me go that far. Alright, lawyer lady, where are you?
I don't get it. Do people just not want ice cream anymore?
Have to keep up a brave face for Angela. She loves our store so much.
He must be exhausted.
You're losing our business. But it's like everything's a joke for him.
She must feel so alone. Hope they figure it out.
Things will get better. Coyote Peaches is making an actual profit, remember?
Lawyer lady, I'm coming for your kidney. You can hide, but you can't hide forever.
Oh, you heard about the accident? Was it on the news?
I'm going to sit here and stare at a mountain.
Do I even want to stay here without Gabe? In this state I've never been to before. This town I've been in for less than a week. Not that I know where else I'd even go. Back to the nothing waiting for me in Portland. Fuck. I have no idea what comes next. But I'm not leaving here without answers about Gabe. At least I know that.
Liv, can you find the lawyer lady here, or is she gone?
I'm here for you whenever you need me.
I'm assuming the lawyer lady is gone.
Cool binoculars. You bird watching?
Yeah.
Oh. Good luck.
Man, these overnight shifts really take it out of me.
Yeah, my sleep schedule's fucked. Coffee in the morning. Listen, how do you know that?
Thanks, Diane.
So that's probably gonna be a talking point.
Thanks for spending time with me. Thanks for letting me. Damn. Maybe there's something around here I can use to get it open. What could be back there? This should get that gate open. I've broken into places for less. Yee. And I cannot stress this enough. Paw.
That was it. To get a joke about yeehaw. That was disappointing.
Simple but effective.
Gotta respect the classics.
Guess they didn't feel like painting the mine. Yikes.
Is that guy okay? Oh golly. Well, I guess that's it.
I should make sure there's nothing else I want to do before I confront that.
Yeah, I get the point, but I can't get anything else.
Everyone's out to get me. Alex, Ryan, even Riley. Fuck!
Good. He's scared. Time to find out the truth. Alright. Am I ready for this? Okay. Let's do this. I got Riley to tell me about your plans to leave town. That's not something innocent people do.
It's not. I didn't do anything. Fuck off! Leave me alone.
with Mac when I get to him. For now, I need to learn everything I can.
Typhon's always watching. They run this whole town.
Mac feels like everyone's staring at him.
Everyone thinks I killed him. They all hate me. It's not fair. I didn't do anything wrong.
It should have been you instead. Alex?
Oh, shoot.
What the hell? There are people out there. I told you to call it off.
So he did try.
I saw the way they ripped him with the rake. They all think I let him die.
I know where you are. Typhon's forcing you to deny the call.
What the fuck?
I know you tried to stop it. They fucked up, not you. Stop lying for them!
You don't get it. This wasn't some accident. I told them you were down there, and they detonated anyway.
On purpose? Why?
I don't know. I swear. And then I get a message telling me to deny there was ever a call. You gotta believe me. Gabe and I, we didn't get along, but I didn't want him dead. And now Typhon's watching me. My girlfriend, she thinks I'm a murderer. My neighbors all hate me.
Mac, I feel like you're gonna get killed here pretty soon. By Typhon, of course.
I think I can calm him down, but does he deserve it?
Calm him down.
Alright, Matt. Come on. You gotta calm down, okay? Dude, stay with me. I know what it's like to be doubted. To have everyone think the worst of you. But the truth will come out. I'll make sure of it. If Typhon comes after you, they're gonna have to get through me too, okay?
Thanks. I actually feel a little better.
Mac is just misunderstood.
Yeah, well, you learn a thing or two hanging out with shrinks your whole life.
So, what are you gonna do now?
Don't leave Haven. I'm gonna get to the truth. Yeah, it's... Can we talk? Where are you?
It's your doctor, isn't it?
Okay.
Zoom call. Oh, this is gonna be with Ryan, isn't it?
You were right. About Typhon, about Matt. Matt got the call.
How do you know that?
He got the call and he lied about it.
Doesn't matter.
Someone is putting pressure on him to keep quiet. Someone from the mine, and...
It doesn't matter! I keep coming here and playing it back. But it always ends the same. He's dead. He's really dead, Alex.
Use the Force, Luke.
It was my fault. My job is to keep people safe. And I failed.
Ryan, I owe you my life.
She's wrong. I let her cross that log. I put Gabe in harm's way. I'm not a hero. I'm a coward. Worse than worthless.
You've got to stop torturing yourself. You did everything you could have.
It doesn't matter. Gabe's dead. Because of me. Gabe, I'm so sorry.
Gabe loved you, Ryan. He would forgive you. You know that. You're not alone.
But also, stop crying so close to a ledge. Maybe, back up a little bit and then cry.
Whoa, hold on. There's a guy in a gorilla suit? Does he also jump off of the cliff and into the pool?
No, he chases a guy in a banana suit. That guy jumps off the cliff and into the pool.
I'm sorry. This is a Mexican restaurant?
No. terrible. It's Gabe's favorite place. I tell you, he's the oldest 12-year-old I know. Can I ask you something?
Of course.
You came up here to tell me that I was right about Mac. About him getting the call. How did you know?
There's something you should know about me. And it's gonna be easier to show you than to explain it. This is gonna seem sort of weird at first, then really weird. Do you trust me?
Say no. That was a misclick.
Okay. Think of something that just scares the shit out of you. Really focus. Until you feel it. Mark. Typhon. All of it. We're afraid you won't know how to handle it without Gabe.
Never met anyone so good at getting into and out of trouble. Yeah, this one time.
They're going to send him off right this time. Whatever it is you're thinking about right now, don't stop, okay? Keep going. What emotion is this?
Happiness.
Must be a good memory. I wonder if I can piece it together.
Gabe, Goose.
I see it. It'll move.
It's not moving.
It'll move.
Gabe!
Shovel digging.
We're all here. Everyone get on Minecraft, okay? It's that time. I barely made it.
You.
We're busy? Yeah, I was. Good observation.
No, Aiden, you don't get it.
Yes, Devin.
No, you. You really don't get it.
I'm sorry.
I'm
How long were you gonna
about
let me do? I wasn't gonna stop you.
2 hours and 48 minutes into this stream, so
Oh, streaming what?
Life is Strange. True Colors.
With Liv?
Well, I'm streaming it, and if anybody wants to watch it, they're able to.
That's a lot of blood, huh?
Gabe, this is serious.
You know I would, but I kind of wanted to see it for my...
Shut up. It is not.
They're Canadian geese, Gabe. Property of the crown.
The crown of...
Property of the crown, Gabe.
What do we do?
So, did you finish burying the goose or not? Okay, also, property of the crown? Really?
Well, they are technically protected under the Migratory Bird Treaty Act. How?
So, I guess I have this power. I can see other people's emotions. They show up like an aura, and if I get too close, I feel what they're feeling. As if I was feeling it myself. And when I focus, I can even understand why they're feeling it.
And that's what you just did with me? Some kind of power. No kidding.
It's only ever been the bad emotions before. But that was pure joy.
Who else knows?
Gabe did. But now I guess just you. And that's how I know Matt's terrified of Typhon. He reported Gabe's call, and they ignored it. Now they're putting pressure on him to toe the line.
Okay, but why?
I don't know yet. Someone made the decision to let the blast go off. Seems like finding out who would be a good start.
So, you're going after Typhon? You'll need help.
You don't have to.
You're studying now.
Hell. You're my friend.
Welcome, I guess.
Take this platonically, not romantically.
Yeah. Thanks. Thank you.
Devin just casually ruining people's lives.
Thank you.
Take that hug platonically, not romantically. My goal is Steph, not you, Ryan. Ryan, you're a really cool guy, though. Like, honestly, good friend is, like, the highest rank you're gonna get in this hierarchy. So, that's the best I can do for you, Chief. If that don't float your boat, I'm sorry, but I cannot help you after that.
This one's for you, Gabe. I miss you.
Almost heaven. No, I'm kidding.
How do I say I love you the day you How do I change all of the pain into the joy? I won't hold on to this place without you.
I didn't speak this morning. I couldn't. Hearing everyone talk about him, about the life he had here with all of you, I lost the chance to have that. But even though I only had one day with him, he changed my life. I said I didn't know if I belonged here. He told me that home isn't something you find. It's something you build. I love you, Gabe.
Everybody's feeling joy except for Lawyer Diane. Alright, let's take a look at my options. Alex calmed Mac down from his attack. 96%, I'm in the majority. Reminded Eleanor, 65%. Charlotte signed. Alex enjoyed a quiet moment on the dock, 57%. I missed one thing in the apartment. Whoops. Oh, I didn't know you could add something to the memory table. Whoops. I didn't look at the dartboard. It's a dartboard. Alex spent a moment thinking of Gabe. I expect Ryan's claim at the wake, yeah. Well, that's a good stopping point. Finish that chapter. Well, let's end that.